GoHighLevel's AI and automation is a cheat code for growing your e-commerce store. In this video, I'm going to be covering 4 tools and strategies that you need to be using to grow your e-com store in 2025. Best part is these strategies also work for both Shopify and WooCommerce and pretty much any other e-com store. Let's jump right in. So there are 4 tools/strategies that you need to be implementing on your e-commerce store in 2025, really to have that explosive growth and get your time back. And they are all heavily AI powered, starting with number 1, which is sales and customer support. We need to get AI in there to remove yourself from the sales and customer support. This is how you're going to have that explosive growth. Okay. Number 2, automations. You have to be using automations in tandem with AI. I'm telling you guys, it not only will save you time, but it will also save you money. And it really is part of AI, which a lot of people just don't understand for some reason. Number 3, building a customer base. This is something that I see a lot of e-com stores do really bad, is they get people in, but they don't have this massive list of customers that they can continue to sell to. This is how you literally triple your business. Okay. This is like, it's paramount. You have to have it. And number 4, you need to be able to optimize your store with AEO. Yes, this is the really big one. This is called answer engine optimization. It is the brother of SEO. Now, this is the future here. Okay. This is really AI powered SEO. And this is something that will take your store very far, very quickly, because right now, very few people are doing AEO, let alone even know what it is, but it is the future of all SEO. So we're going to be covering these 4 in depth. So buckle up because this shit's about to get real. So first up is sales and customer support. Let's jump right in. So this is my test store that we're going to be using in this video to go over all this. So the first part is the AI sales and support. And yes, this is chatbots and chat widgets. And this can help so much. And we're just going to go over putting it on your website, but you can literally use this for everything. Email, text message, Facebook DMs, Instagram DMs, WhatsApp, like literally everything. And this, guys, is how you're going to scale quickly. Because I'm telling you right now, the AI chatbots have gotten so good. They're actually better than humans now. And a lot of people do not realize this. And they're employing people, and it's actually slowing them down. Because if you have a bot that's working 24/7 around the clock, it can close people and answer questions faster than a human and better than a human because it knows more than a human. So first up is making sure that you have a chatbot set up on HighLevel for this store. So you're going to come to your dashboard and you're going to go right down to AI agents, and then you're going to click conversation AI. Okay, you're going to come right in here and you're going to click create bot. Depending on what you're doing, it'll be either general Q&A, appointment booking, or start from scratch. If you are having them book appointments for an e-commerce store, which is a little weird, you would click appointment booking. But to be honest, general Q&A is fine because that will also double as sales. So we're going to click this one and we're going to click continue. These bots and the stuff I'm showing you also works on Shopify and WooCommerce and really any other platform. And I'm going to show you how at the end of each section, how we can kind of utilize this for any store. So remember, this isn't just for people that just have stores on HighLevel. This is for any e-com. This is why this video is so valuable. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into bot settings and we're going to name your bot. I recommend you name it after the salesperson or yourself. So we're going to do Declan the Wizard. You're going to put whatever name in. We're going to want to have it on autopilot. For your channel, you're going to want to have chat widget and live chat and any other thing you want to have on there. Business name, you put in whatever your business name is in here. And then you pick the wait time before responding. I recommend you do approximately 15 to 20 seconds. It's just better. It looks more professional. And then maximum messages a bot can send, I would just put in 10, leave as is, and then you can leave that blank. So I would click save, and then we're done. Again, I go way more in depth on the other video, so please watch that. Bot training, this is where you're going to train your bot on the knowledge. Okay, so this is where it pulls from. So in here, what you can do is you basically can add URLs or what's called knowledge bases. And you literally just click create new and add it right in just like that. It's just URLs and basically info for it to pull from. So it could be a Google Sheet. Okay, it could be a website, your own website. And this is what it looks at. It goes, okay, this is for Declan and he has stuff with GoHighLevel and he does X, Y, and Z. And it will just pull that info and you just click create new and you just add it in just like that. So the bot is trained. What I recommend you do is you put in your website, put in a Google Sheet with all your info, then add a third one, which is just supreme product knowledge. Now, for your e-commerce store, you most likely have very specific products, so you may have to write that up. But if it's something about jeans, it may be good to put in a really good blog post on jeans just so it has all that extra info and knows everything. But then we go to bot goals. Okay, this is where you're going to configure how your bot sounds. So what you're going to do is you're going to put in your personality. Again, other video goes way more in depth in this. I have prompts for you guys to check it out. But personality, this is just how you want the bot to act. Nice, happy, mean, rude. Intent, what is the goal? So for your e-commerce store, this would be to assist people to buy more and answer any questions about the product so they can buy more. And then additional information is just guidelines, keeping them roped in so it doesn't go crazy and is asking them on dates and stupid stuff like that. And then set up your actions. You don't really need this for what we're doing here. You may want to trigger a workflow, which we're going to get into later with all the automation side of things. But really, this is looking good. Once this is all good and you're like, I like this, I like this, I like this, you're going to want to test. And you're just going to come in here and you're going to ask it whatever questions you want. It's free to test, but you want to test it at least for 10 minutes. I recommend you do this because the last thing you want is to put this on your e-com store and then it's tweaking and nothing good is happening. So you're going to want to make sure you put that in and train it properly. Otherwise, this is not going to be good. So what we're going to do right in here is we're just going to leave this the way it is, but we're going to do sell my clothing on my e-commerce store. Now you want to obviously put a better prompt in. I'm just putting this in so we can test live when you see this. Shirts mainly, and to answer questions. The cool part is even with these really bad prompts, and I'm being very vague, it still will do a great job. And that's really the beauty of these chatbots is they're so damn smart. So that's really what I'm going to put in for now. Again, you want to go way more in depth. That's so little, but then you can test like this. So I'll show you, like, do you offer shirts? And this is like, no one's going to ask this, but I'm just showing you just how basic this, so you can understand and see just how this works. Yes, we have our shirts that are e-commerce or anything specific you're looking for. So perfect. So obviously you want to add that. I want to make that clear, but the reason I'm recommending you to the other video is this is so in depth. This video would be like 5 hours long. This is its own subject in itself. And really I showed you how to do it. It'll still work perfectly. But if you want it to be like magical, then I'd recommend you watch that AI Chatbot video because it's going to go into the nitty gritty of every little thing. But this is still good enough for you to master. And then dashboard is just going to be all of the analytics with this chatbot. So once we are all done, okay, and it's all looking good, we just want to make sure everything is properly configured, and then we're going to go back to all bots. So we see it, Declan the Wizard is autopilot, he is live, but now what we have to do is we have to actually put this chatbot on your website with a chat widget. Now, again, you can use this chatbot anywhere, on all of your social media, on text message, on email, like everywhere. Well, email is coming soon, but you can really put it anywhere. But the thing is, though, is we really want it on your site primarily because a lot of people will ask questions and answer. And like, guys, it's so annoying when you go on websites and you click their chat widget. It's like, we'll get back to you in 24 hours. Like everyone hates that. With this, it's like immediate conversation and it can guide them to what they want. And trust me, if you can just give people answers, they will buy. People want attention and they want it now. So what we're going to do once we have that is we're going to come back, okay? And we're going to go to sites and we're going to come right up in here and we're going to click chat widget. Then we're going to click new and we're going to pick live chat. You can pick these other ones if you want, but live chat is the best for what we're doing right now. So we're going to click live chat and we're going to be brought right in like this. So you're going to want to name your chat widget first. So we're just going to do ecom chat widget. And there's just a couple things we want to change. So really, it's already pretty much configured because remember, we're just connecting the AI chatbot to this. But we come right in here and we look at this. This generic picture of this lady in the red dress is literally everywhere. It's so unprofessional. People know you're scamming when you have that. You want to immediately change this. So we're going to come right in here. First, we're going to go to styles. You're going to configure how you want this to look. Do you want it to be green, yellow, blue? You pick what that you want. Icon to be different. You just pick however you want that. Very simply, very straightforward. Okay, this all looks good. And then widget customization. We can move the widget on different parts of the page. I recommend just leaving it right down here. It's classic. It looks the best. Then you want to replace this with yourself or whoever the salesperson is. This is so important. You want to make it look like a real human being. I know a lot of people are like, just say it's an AI chatbot. I highly recommend that you just act like it's a human. People like it more. It just looks better. Okay. And by the way, all the biggest companies are doing this, so don't worry. And you don't have to be like, this is 100% a human, but just saying this is an AI bot, it cheapens it. And people are like, yeah, I'm not interested. But if you like just have your logo there and you're like, go talk to Declan, which could just be the name of the bot, you're not lying. It works much better. So please change that ASAP. Because remember, this is going to pop up on the website for them to talk to. So once you have that all good, we're just going to go to chat window. If you look right here, it says keep disabled if using conversational AI. It won't work if this is on. So we want to click this off. Very important. I see a lot of people mess this up with chat widgets on high level. Okay, and they wonder why their chat widget's not working. This is the only thing I want to change. It says powered by digital entrepreneurs. You want to put your brand in there, your website, whatever you have, you want to make sure you put that in. Like it just looks bad if it's leaving using what someone else already has or whatever the sublocation is. So then we're going to come to messaging. This all looks good. It really is fine. Like there's nothing really you have to change. You just want to pick the exact language you want your chatbot in from whatever country you're in, whatever your e-commerce store is in. And then from there, we just click save. And then basically our bot is done and it's saved. One last thing that you may want to switch is just this, which is the question right here. You could do e-com, whatever you want, or be like, hey, ask me a question about the product or ask me anything. That depends on what you do. You can leave that exactly as is. Just give you a little bit of flexibility so you can put in exactly what you want to have this match your e-commerce store. That way you can get people to respond. We're just going to do have any questions. That's just what we're going to do for now. But again, you can change that. So now that we have your chat widget fully set up and your AI chatbot set up, we now want to put this on your e-commerce store. So you're going to come into your store. And by the way, if you're like, I don't have an e-commerce store at all, please watch my video on building an e-commerce store on GoHighLevel. I'm expecting you already have a store, hence the title of this video. But on HighLevel, we're going to come to your store, okay, and we're going to come to settings. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do this on other platforms here in a sec. You're going to come right down to settings, and you're going to pick said chat widget. We're going to do e-com chat widget, as easy as that, and we're just going to click save. And just by doing that little thing, okay, it's taking the chat widget, connecting it to the AI chatbot, as you see right here, what we just set up, and it's going to be enabled on the website. Let's refresh right up here. And boom, look at that. How cool is that? It's already popped up. And again, remember, you can edit this, make it anywhere you want on the page. But now what we can do is we can pop this up and we can start asking it questions. So I need t-shirts. But what I'm trying to get you to see is that you can have this chatbot do all of your customer service on your website and all of your sales. And what you could do is you could create two chat widgets, one specifically for sales and one specifically for customer support. This chatbot right here, it can also message people on SMS, WhatsApp, and email, all these other platforms, all of social media. So guys, remember, you can have this across all of your e-commerce store to reflect it, even on your socials where you're bringing people in, on your ads. And by the way, I'm going to be covering ads in a different video because that is a whole other monster. That's really how you fuel your e-commerce store, but that's in a whole other video. But this is really the way this works. And it's so incredibly powerful because now you have this plugged in, you have your chat widget set up, and you can start messaging people and going through with it. So as you see right here, you may be like, well, it's not responding. That's for a very simple reason. And I'll come right back here and show you is that this is the primary bot. And I have this set up for a different reason. So I'm not unmoving it. But if you want the chat widget to properly work, it has to be the primary chat bot. So you would click this and you would click set as primary bot, and it will start answering questions. I'll show you right now. Click set as primary bot, confirm. Now that it's the primary bot, we're going to come right back and we're going to refresh this page. So we're going to come right in here. And we're going to say the same thing. I need t-shirts. It's going to now respond. So look at that. How cool is that? Just know that if you're having any troubleshooting problems at all, just know that it has to be the primary bot to start answering questions on said website. But from there, you now have this exact chatbot just attacking and selling and answering questions. Guys, this is a hack for e-com, okay? And you can add it so fast. Now, so I showed you how to do it for GoHighLevel. Now I want to show you how to do it for Shopify, WooCommerce, any of these other platforms. You would come right back to your chat widget and you're going to click Get Code. And what you're going to do is you're going to paste this in the body or footer section of your website, and it will actually pop up the chatbot. You can just plug it right in and it will bring this exact same chat widget on there. And the AI chatbot will already be basically running through to it to answer your question. So once you have this all built, guys, you can easily come right in, copy and paste this jaunt, slap it right into a code editor on any other platform, and it should work. There are a couple other platforms that it may not, but if you have a code editor, it'll work. You just need a code editor, which they all have. Again, WooCommerce and Shopify, and you're good to go. Just in case you thought I was lying, I will just quickly come right on over to Elementor, which is WordPress, and I'm just going to show you really fast how this works. If you're confused at all, because I can tell you may be, and this works on Shopify and any other platform. So just going to do code, okay, and we can do short code, HTML, really whatever you want. We're just going to put in HTML right in here, okay, and then what we're going to do, so what I'll do here is I will just show you in case you don't believe me, because I feel like a lot of people do this on YouTube. They don't actually show, but I'm going to show you. So we're going to come to WordPress, Elementor, okay, and do this exact same thing on Shopify or anything else. We're going to look for code, okay. We're going to type in code, and let's do short code. That works right here. We're going to drop it right in here. You can put it in your footer, body, wherever you want. We're going to take this exact thing right here. We're going to copy this. We're going to come right over here. We're going to click code. We're going to click this. We're going to click paste. Again, you just paste it right into your code editor. You're going to click publish, whatever platform you're on. Remember, this is WordPress we're working on right now. We're going to preview changes, and lo and behold, there is the chatbot. How cool is that? We're actually on a different platform right now, yet I took GoHighLevel's code and slapped it on another platform. That is the power of high level. We can go anywhere with it. So how cool is that? I love that. But you do this exact same thing on any other e-com store and it will be powered by high level and you can put it in right there and you're good to go. So now we move on to number 2, a second tool, second strategy, which is automations on high level. So there's really 2 main things you really want to have. There's really 2 that will absolutely make you more sales if you do these properly. One is abandon recovery, and the other is an upsell review process. You got to have these grow your e-com business on autopilot. And there's very simple automations you can set up in high level that will basically help you out with this process. So the first is going to be abandon recovery. Okay, so what that is that when someone comes into your shopping cart on your e-com site and they pick a product, if they just leave the shopping cart and they go to another website or they leave, it will then send a message going, hey, you tried to buy a t-shirt, come back, here's 15% off, boom, sale, done. That's how it works. You can get other people back in and back to buying your stuff because this is one thing that I think the stats say it's like 30% extra sale. It's something crazy like that. And Amazon does this so well. They use Alexa, they use all these other methods of getting you back to the shopping cart to buy. Because a lot of people, it's not that they don't like what you have, they just forget and they have ADHD and they're looking all over the place just because we live in that generation. Everyone's very distracted. So it's very important to be using this automation. The other one is an upsell sequence, which is very important, which is basically as soon as someone buys, it sends them an email thanking them and then saying, if you like this, you may like this. A couple days later, sending a review request. First up is abandon recovery though. So we're just going to click create workflow. We're going to select a recipe. Boom. You'll see right here, it's already pre-made. So we're just going to select this. And this is what we're going to use to immediately kick this off. When someone goes to your e-commerce store and they put something into your shopping cart, you want to immediately make sure you are following up with them to growth. First things first, put whatever you want right in here for this to work. The trigger is going to be abandoned cart checkout. We're going to duration of 10 minutes. You can add anything like a cart value to basically get the number, but we don't need that for right now. We're just going to duration of 10 minutes. And then it's going to wait 30 minutes and then it's going to hit them with an email. And you can customize it as is, but this is basically going to, it already has a template built out. You can edit it as is. What this is going to do is say, hey, you had something in your shopping cart, click this. And what I recommend you do, this is what really works. And by the way, all the automation is done. It's already created in GoHighLevel. So this is so easy. You're pretty much finished. But what I recommend you do is you add incentive. Okay. This is really, really smart. It's what businesses do when you cancel a subscription. They go, hey, here's an extra X amount of dollars off because it's incentive for you to do it. So as you see right in here, this is what they have as their email template. And you can edit this, but I recommend you come right in and you add a little bit of incentive. Be like, hey, you missed your free goodies, you missed your this, you missed your that, just so you can get them back in and to buy. Once you have that all set up, you're good to go. You just click save. You then are going to publish and then you're good to go. So you now have your abandoned cart sequence already set up. So anytime someone comes in, they click your shopping cart and they don't buy, this is going to kick off. And I recommend you maybe even make this longer and send another email. It just depends if they don't answer, you can do that. Will help you get more sales if you do it properly. Because I'm telling you, so many people put stuff in their shopping cart and then they don't buy. I even do this. One of the reasons Amazon gets so much damn money from me is because every time I put something in my shopping cart, I have Alexa, I have emails, I get texts. I mean, I just get harassed. Like, your shopping cart, did you want to buy this? Do you want to buy this? I always end up buying it because it's just like, oh, well, you know, I guess I could use that. So like, I know this works so well, not only because I've done this for e-com stores, but I literally have it working on me all the time. Second automation here is going to be an upsell review process. So A, the upsell is awesome. Why? Because you can always get more stuff. If someone bought a t-shirt, they may want jeans. This is like classic e-com 101. The second really important thing with this is if you have Trustpilot, if you have a GMB, whatever you have, you can use this to get reviews, especially if you're running Facebook ads, which guess what? A lot of people use to do e-com. You can grow your Facebook page by getting reviews for it. This is so important. It creates an autopilot system, okay, where you're completely hands off, yet it's growing your business in the background. So what a lot of people do is they only focus on one part of the business, which is just, you know, maybe selling or this or that, and they don't grow the other parts because it's too much work. But you can set up automations that do the work for you. This is what you need to do. You need to come into automations, you need to click create workflow, and you need to start from scratch. There isn't a recipe for this, but I'm going to walk you through it step by step. So the first thing we're going to do is you need to create a tag on purchasing a product. So we're going to come right down to settings, okay? And we're going to go right down to tags. So you're going to want to have a way, okay? And I have other videos on this where you can drop a comment down below because I'll help you with this, but this is really important. If you want to have a way when someone buys a product, it labels them with a tag. Again, other videos because this goes more in depth, but you want to have a way where it immediately adds a tag in a pipeline or an automation where it goes, when someone buys these products, which is very easy to do. I have so many videos on this. It'll immediately add this tag. Once you have your contact tag and you want to send your upsell, okay? So this can be SMS, This can be email, whatever you're using, we're going to plug this in. And this is the key. You're going to want to put in like a thank you so much for buying. First, thank them for buying. Because remember, it's a confirmation email. It's not spam. Then from there, once you thank them, you then go, hey, I know you like this. We're doing a special today. It's actually 20% off of jeans. Check it out. Or whatever product you use, insert here. This is so powerful because they already bought for you. They already trust you. You're thanking them. And then it gives them an option to buy again. Big companies do this so well. Jeff Bezos at Amazon. It's constantly like, you like this? Buy this. Oh, we recommend you buy fish oil after buying sardines or whatever. They draw these random sort of like correlations between products and it works. I find myself doing it all the time. I'm like, oh, I actually need that too. Guys, these are some serious e-commerce hacks here. You have to be plugging this stuff in if you have an e-com store. So once you have that, you click save action, you put whatever you have in. Again, if you have questions, you drop comments down below, but you want to plug that in because it's very important. And then once you have the upsell, you want to have a wait in there. And I will show you why. We're going to do a 3-day wait, save action. And then what we're going to do is we are going to send a review request. Remember what I talked about before? Trustpilot, Facebook, whatever this is you're using, you want to have a review request in there. Why? Because you want to grow your business on autopilot, especially if you're running Facebook ads. More reviews helps your ads run better. So what we're going to do is we're going to select the review type. Okay. You pick how you want it to go out. So we will do SMS and you pick whatever you want. And then we click save. By the way, if you don't know how I just magically did that, if you watch my reputation management video, you pre-configure an SMS template and it will send it for Facebook, whatever you're looking for, Google. But then from there, you're done. You now have an upsell / reviewer process done. And your business will grow because of the reviews and get upsells without you lifting a finger. Guys, this is money right here. This is how you save a ton of time with e-commerce. You do these little things that just crush. And guys, I'm going to have another video coming out on all the automations you can build for an e-commerce store. These are just the 2 really easy low-hanging fruit that will improve your shit. So make sure you set it up because it's just so important. And then you publish it, you save it, and then you're good to go. So now we move on to number 3, which is building your customer base. Guys, this is huge for really having that longevity and that compounding growth over time. Before we jump into this though, if you are interested in learning more about HighLevel, I have 30-day free trial link down below. An exclusive 30-day free trial link where if you get signed up with that, you'll get access to me, coaching, live calls every single week, free snapshots on literally every niche, even amazing agency snapshot, tons of pre-built out automations, private community, trainings on how to master high level, trainings on how to sell high level, the whole 9 yards, guys. And it's free if you sign up using my link down below. Okay, I'm telling you, $10,000 worth of value for free. A lot of people in there say it's better than any high ticket program they bought. It was free just for using high level. So please, if you are interested in learning more about high level e-com and all this good stuff, go down below, click that link, sign up. You'll get access immediately. I'll send you an email once you get signed up and we can get you in and we can really grow your agency and help you master AI also because this is the future. So please go check that out. So one of the really important things about having e-commerce store is having a big list of customers because over time, when you launch promos, this can be much cheaper than running ads because you already have a loyal audience plus a good offer. And email is so cheap compared to running ads. So this is how over time you really just get bigger and it gets that compounding growth. You need to have a strong list. Now, here's the thing. When people buy, they can become part of your list, but you want to give people a reason to come on said list. This is how you really get it a lot stronger. So what I want to show you on here is a way to build a lead magnet and add that lead magnet on this website so you can get people to opt in. So really what we're going to do is we're going to build a lead magnet and then put an opt-in form on your website and then build out an automation to make this process seamless. So what I recommend you do is you come to acquisition.com, come to courses, come to leads course and click lead magnet mastery. You've seen me recommend this video. The reason being it is the best video I have ever seen in my life on lead magnets. I can't even recreate it because it's perfect. Like it is literally perfect. And Alex gives it away completely for free. You don't even have to put your email in. It's just go here, click it. It is like the easiest thing. And it goes over every kind of lead magnet you could have. This alone has made me a stupid amount of money. And I'm telling you right now, it is because it is so straightforward and it really shows you how to build a lead magnet so good that when people come in, they just have to give you their info, they sign up and it leads naturally to your next thing, which would be a sale. So please watch this video after we go through the entire video and then create your lead magnet. Because once you have your lead magnet created, we're then going to add it on the website. So once you have your lead magnet created, take your time with it. Once you have that created, we then want to create a way for them to basically get the lead magnet, which is creating an opt-in form. So we're going to come to sites. Okay, we're going to come to forms and we're going to go to builder. So I don't know what your lead magnet is, but we're just going to slap together something really quickly. We are going to, let's do from scratch. And we're basically going to give them this lead magnet via a form. So your basic form is going to look something like this. This is really all you need. What you need to do now though, okay, is you need to add in opt-in language down below. So you have something you could say, please opt in. I'm going to use info for X amount of. That's just being compliance. Okay. I'm not doing that for the sake of this video because this is a test. Okay. But please go do that. It's really important. Here's what a basic form looks like once you get it pre-made. It's got first name, last name, phone number, email. You want to make sure if you don't have the opt-in language that you added in, a privacy policy and terms of service. I have full videos on this, so please watch this if you don't know anything about forms. Again, I'm expecting you to know. But what we want to do here is we want to basically leave this as is, but then add a basic thing like get your lead magnet. So it would just be get your free t-shirt or whatever you have. Again, I don't know what you're offering here, but you want to put the name of your limit, like what is the thing you're getting, and be like, am I doing this out? And the whole point is once we have this, we want to put this in a place where they can come in, they can sign up, and they can get the thing that you're offering. Remember the lead magnet video that you just watched? This is the point of Alex's lead magnet video, to create something so good that you give it away for free. They go, oh, I love this. I want this. They give you the information. They opt in. You can put this as a pop-up on your website very simply. What this is going to do is to give them a reason to give you their contact information. Because if you have the phone number and email, there's a lot of money. There's a lot you can do with that, especially if they opted in. You got a warm phone number and a warm email. Like that's a lot of money right there. Once we have this, we're basically just going to click save. You can name form whatever you want. We'll just do lead magnet. Okay. And once we have that, we're going to click save. And then we're going to add this on said website. So we're gonna come right here. We're gonna click edit. We're gonna click edit in new tab. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add it into your website. So we're just gonna click really anywhere you want something. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to pre-built out sections. Okay. And we're gonna come right into call to action. And we're gonna pick one of these things. And this is how you can use your lead magnet. So we're just gonna do black for now. Okay. And then what we can do here is you put your lead magnet in name here. So get your free t-shirt, whatever it is, put in there. And we can just link this to a form. So what we're going to do is you can have the pop-up be the form. You can just do website URL. And then what we do is we'd come back in here. We'll click integrate and we can take this form so we can copy embedded form or just copy the link, either one. And then we come right in here and we just paste this like this. We click save. Okay. And then once we come back here and we view this, we come right down here and we click get instant access or whatever it is, get your free t-shirt, and boom, it pops up. Now, guys, I know I went through this very like rudimentary. I didn't really like make this all pretty and design stuff, but that's because this is just a test. Remember, you want to make this look good. But the point is right as you have your lead magnet, whether it be a pop-up or right here, you want to give them the reason. That's where the lead magnet comes in. Because if you just say get free, newsletter, blah, blah, it might not be enough. You need something where it, like they have to have it. Again, lead magnets. This is how you make a lot of extra money. You give away free stuff that leads to your paid stuff. Is like the easiest way to win people's trust, get more customers, and sell more people. But again, there's other ways you could do this. You could just embed the form right in here if you want to. So you could come in here and do elements. We could do form, and you could put this in just like this. And then you could click select your form, or we could do lead magnet, and boom, the lead magnet is now part of the page. That is another thing you can do, but it might be better just to have get free t-shirt or whatever your lead magnet is and add it in like that. But we're not done, okay? Because the last thing you want to do is have a lead magnet go out and then you don't know what to do with it and you're having to respond to people and it gets all crazy. You want to set up an automation to make this entire thing automated. And I almost recommend you have this be part of a newsletter or something where you can send magnet and then kind of warm them up with other goodies. So you're going to come back out to GoHighLevel dashboard and you're going to click create workflow and you're going to select a recipe. So you scroll right down. You can either pick email drip sequence or long-term nurture reactivation email sequence. Either one works. The whole goal is you just want to make sure you get them in and then it's automated. You don't have to manually be doing this. So we're just going to do email. So we're just going to do the long-term nurture because ultimately I want this to be part of some sort of newsletter or some sort of big offer you have. Now, the thing is you could just have this immediately send the lead magnet out. But if you can create something and you're doing high volume and you're running ads and your store's going bonkers, you want to have something where it's just hands off and it's sending everyone your sequence. So you're going to come right in here and you're going to come right down to email drip sequence and you're going to select this. This is going to allow you to get people in and then automate this process, because the last thing you want to do is have no automations in place. You're growing like crazy. Stuff's going bonkers, except nothing is automated and you're losing tons of leads. This is what I see a lot of people do the wrong way. They don't automate stuff and they don't have systems in place to handle such volume. When you come in here, it's very simple. The first thing you're going to do is you're just going to do form submitted. You're going to select form is, and it's going to be the lead magnet form that we just set up. So as soon as someone submits this form right here, this automation kicks off. So if you have hundreds of people coming in a month, thousands of people coming in a month, it's just running people through the gauntlet. First email, it is sending them access to the lead magnet. Immediately, clear, not clever. Just goes, here's your lead magnet, here's your free value, and it's immediate. You just want to immediately reward them for the action they've taken. Fast feedback loops. Then what it's going to do is going to wait a day. In case they didn't open it, it's going to go through this sequence where if they did, it's going to keep moving through the pipeline. If not, it's going to try to get them back in here. And it just keeps going. You decide how you want it to go. The whole goal is you get them on that lead magnet ASAP, and then maybe ask for a review request or whatever. Or you could immediately end the workflow and then move them to another workflow, which would be your newsletter. So it just depends on how you want to do this, but it's really important that as soon as someone comes in, you want to start getting them through a process where you're giving them free value immediately. Because the whole goal with e-com stores, marketing in general, is you want to reward people as soon as possible. This is the key to like everything, because the faster people get like oh, this works, the more money they'll pay and the longer they'll pay you. So make sure you get this set up. You have this all put in and you have those emails dialed in for your lead magnet, because you immediately just want to be warming those people up. Again, I don't know what you're trying to do. If you're confused, drop a comment down below and I can aid you. But most likely you're just going to have that lead magnet and you're just going to be pumping out the info to people and then most likely connecting this to a newsletter. So that's just a way to absolutely crush this. And again, guys, if you are running ads, which I know that's another video that we're going to be covering later, you're probably going to be getting stupid volume to your landing pages, like stupid volume. It is so important that you have automation set up. Like your e-commerce store will die unless you have this set up. So please make sure you do this. Otherwise, it's just not looking good, man. It's not looking good. So make sure you set this up. So quick recap, get your lead magnet, build it out, watch that video, follow the instructions. Number 2, build out your form from the lead magnet. Number 3, connect the form to the website. And number 4, get an automation plugged in so everything is automated from step 1 all the way to step 4. So you are hands off, set it and forget it, and it will grow on autopilot. So now that we've used AI to automate your sales and customer support, we used automations to basically get your time back, and we found out a way to build a steady base of customers. We now need to go into one of the most important parts of this video, which at the time of this video is like very unknown, so advanced. This is like the thing that no one's really doing, which is AEO, which is answer engine optimization. This is the new form of SEO, and I'm going to be going in depth on how to use this for your store and how to get it ranked, because you can also get SEO, especially now. This is a thing, and now because very few people are doing it, you have the opportunity to really move through with it. So this is a big one, guys. This is a really big one. For those of you who do not know what AEO is, let me explain. This is AEO. It is called Answer Engine Optimization, or known as AI SEO. And it pops up above all of your organic traffic, even above the ads. I mean, it's a cheat code. But guys, this is one of the ways in 2025 and beyond where you can just get all this extra free traffic. And if you don't know what free traffic is, it's more money for you. So this is huge, guys. And at the time of this video, there's not really any other e-com videos going over AEO. Again, at the time of this video. But this is what AEO is. It's the answer engine optimization. It's how you pop up like these bad boys to get that extra traffic. And I'm going to be showing you how to pop up in here. So there are going to be 4 parts to optimizing your e-commerce store. And again, you can do this just like all the other strategies on Shopify or WooCommerce or any of these other platforms. It applies to the same thing. Okay, so the first one we're going to be going to is add code that makes your e-com store speak search. In very much technical terms, optimize product pages with product schema. This is a big part of AEO, not just SEO, but AEO. Let me show you how we do this. So what we need to do is we need to optimize the product page, okay? We need to optimize this not for search, but for answer, like this. It answers. It's an answer engine now, not just a search engine. So this is really important that you optimize this page for this. And we're going to be going into the 4 steps to optimize these pages. And guys, I have other videos coming out on this. Are going to blow you away. How to do this on a high level for all your websites. It's killer. The first step is basically getting product schema. Let me show you how this works. So we need to fill out as many of these as possible and then convert them to schema. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do this and put it on your web page. So what you need to do right now, if you're walking along, if you're doing this right alongside me, is you need to get the name of your product, the description, the image, the SKU, the brand, offers, price, availability, and aggregate rating that's for reviews. If you don't have a couple of these, that's fine. Just put as many as you can down. This is what really helps. You don't have to put all of them. I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to put a couple down, but this is going to help greatly. So make sure you get these down, and then let's hop over to ChatGPT. So we're in ChatGPT. I pasted it. Make sure you put in all of the stuff you have. So I didn't put in image, SKU, or aggregate rating, but you want to put as many things as you can in here. Okay, so just like this, you have everything you need. Then what you need to do, you need to go I need this turned into product schema for my e-commerce store. This is for AEO. Period. Enter. And look at this. It's coming up with it. The JSON-LD, which is JavaScript something, something, something. But this is basically what your schema is. So the goal is that on every single product page, you want this. Okay, this is where it helps to have a VA or someone do this for you because this can be a lot of work. But for this blue t-shirt bundle, we want to basically make sure we add this in because this is what's going to help rank us a lot more. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this, okay? And then we come back in here, okay, and we're going to go to products list. And this is where we're going to want to plug in said schema. And it's going to be into the footer code. So we're going to come right into your product page and wherever you want to put it, so we're going to click tracking code, we're going to click footer tracking, and then we're going to paste this in here. Then we're going to click save. Then we're going to save this as well. Then boom, as you see here, it is now optimized for product schema. So once you have your page all dialed in and you got that schema in there, we then want to take this exact same code and we want to come over to this website. It's called searchgoogle.com/test/rich results. And what we can do is you can put the URL in here or the code to test and make sure it's good. We're not going to put the URL because this was a test. So it doesn't actually have a real URL. It's just a test URL, but we're just going to paste the code in to check. So we're going to test code to make sure everything is working just properly and fine. So immediately here, it says we have an issue. 2 of them were checked out, which is good, but we have an issue. And what is that issue? Invalid URL field image. So we actually didn't put that in. So we should have deleted that. So that's my bad. So make sure when you go through this that you delete that and you don't have that. Otherwise, everything else is good because we put an image and I didn't even put an image in. But it's good that you can learn from me. So when you put this in, you make sure you plug it in. And you want to use this website to test, okay, to make sure you have everything just right and good to go. So that was step 1 in AEOing your e-commerce store. Now we have to move on to step 2, which is use smart, specific search phrases. Target long tail, intent-driven keywords. Remember, this is not a search engine anymore. It's an answer engine. That's where it's moving. So you want to answer said question. Let's jump into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to your product page and we're going to plug in a long tail keyword and then answer it. This is a way to rank it. You can do this for any page, by the way. I'm just using product pages because e-commerce has a bunch of product pages. But what we want to do is we want to focus on one long tail keyword and have it as an H1 title. So what is a long tail keyword versus a short tail keyword? A short tail keyword is something like blue t-shirts. A long tail keyword is 100% cotton blue t-shirts for children ages 7 to 10. That is a long tail. It's super specific. Remember, because Google is changing, it is now an answer engine. You want to give a very specific question, then give a very specific answer. As opposed to SEO, where people are just jamming keywords in to try to rank for random things. This is different. You're specifically answering one question on one website with a solution. See how much different this is than traditional SEO? So this is really important. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put in that long tail keyword, okay? So we're gonna come right in here and we're going to add this in just like this. We're gonna put this headline in. We're gonna move this all the way up here, okay? And again, you can put this on any page you want. I'm just showing you for the product page. 100% cotton blue t-shirts available online for kids. Now, again, you need to do some research to find your keyword. I'm just slapping this in here. It's a test, but you get the idea. We want to have this right in here, just like that. And by the way, if you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I'll answer really fast. I just want to make sure this makes sense. But remember, answer engine. It's a lot different than a search engine. This is really, really important. So we're going to highlight this. Boom, it's an H1. Important. Guys, if you don't know anything about SEO, H1s, H2s, H3, they basically sum up what the page is. But you need this to be an H1 to make sure that it is the actual question you're asking. So you can just highlight it and make sure it is H1. None of these other ones. H1 only. Then what you want to do is you want to make sure you have this exact question in the meta description. So you come up here to SEO metadata and you're going to make sure you have it in your title potentially, okay, and your description. You want to make sure you plug this into the metadata right up here because this is what's going to now enable Google to be like, oh, okay, this is the answer we want to give the people. Because remember, it's moving away from a search engine where you ask a question and a billion different results come up. It's giving you one answer to one question. That's why this is so important. So once we have this, you want a long tail keyword in, you want it to be in H1, and you want to put it in the meta description. But now that we have this, we now need to answer it, which moves us to step 3. And number 3 is write answers built for AI in Google. Write optimized, snippet ready content. This is answering the question you're asking. And if you have to do multiple paragraphs answering, the whole idea is we ask a question on the page and then we answer it. This is a fundamental part of AE, answer engine optimization. automation. It has to solve a very specific pain point. This is the way the internet is moving. That way it can give people exactly what they want, as opposed to them having to try to find out what they want. It's so much easier. It saves you so much time. So the way we do this is we answer this question right below. And there's a lot of different ways you can do this. Again, if you have a regular blog, you can make it all about that one question. I mean, there's so many different ways to spin it, but we're just going to very simply answer this question. So we're going to do a paragraph and we'll do it right below this. And we're just going to put in, okay, what we have in here. And the key is to make sure you have a keyword in here. That's the key. So if it's 100% blue cotton t-shirts, blah, 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 whatever, we want to make sure that we have a keyword in there. So we have best 100% blue cotton t-shirts available. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Declan's. Make sure we get all this. And guys, these are tests. You want to actually do research and put it in. I'm just showing you for the sake of the video. Please make sure you understand that. Drop a comment too if you have no idea what I'm doing, because YouTube is full of people like that. God bless you. I love you, but you need extra help. Okay, Declan's swag store has hands down the copy. Come right here. Base is plain text. T-shirts for kids. We offer all different sizes, colors, whatever. Well, actually, it's blue t-shirts, so maybe I want to say that. But you just want to make a little bit of snippet that answers said question right there. You ask a question on Google, okay, or make a statement, and then you answer it. That way it completes the circle so the people looking can be like, oh, this is what I wanted. I wanted this exact thing. Then Google will feed this exact thing to your client. So as you see here, coming back to this example, it's pulling from Google. That's the thing. It's pulling and it's linking up here. So technically, if it was best blue cotton t-shirts available, blah, blah, it could say Declan Swag Store. That way you go, oh, no way. And then you can figure out and buy it. And that's another reason why earlier when you were listing out the product schema, it asked for reviews, because that's going to play a big role in the future is human reviews, because people can make up AI stuff all day, but reviews, that's a whole other topic. Again, I got a lot more videos on AEO coming out, so stay tuned, but this is some powerful, powerful stuff, guys. So last but not least, we are on to number 4, which is actually just technical SEO, which is making your store and funnels more optimized, mobilely friendly, and then just have them be faster. So this is just a really simple little bit of technical SEO that plays into AEO, which is very important. Let me show you how it's done. So I'm just going to go over the basics on this. I have a full video on my YouTube channel going over technical SEO, like literally every single thing you can do. So I'd recommend you watch it, because it's so good. It goes so in depth, but really for this, I'm just going to give you the basics. The first big thing is you want your website mobilely optimized, or known as being responsive. This is so important. Let me tell you why. This right here, 63% of traffic comes from mobile devices, while 36% comes from desktops. Is actually even more skewed now in 2025. It's getting even crazier. It just keeps shifting towards mobile. That's why when you come in here, you want to come right here and you want to actually make sure that the website is first optimized for mobile, believe it or not. So with mobile, you just want to make sure stuff is properly sized and it makes sense. A lot of stuff will be out of place. There'll be big gaps. Simple design stuff like this. This is a little bit too big. So what I'm going to do on mobile, as you see the phone is mobile here, I'm going to make it a little smaller. Same with this. Make it a little smaller. Maybe get rid of something that's a little too small, but you want to have it be symmetrical. Just have stuff and nice, easy stuff. GoHighLevel already makes this really well. Mobilely optimize this page. By the way, guys, these pictures are saying this is just the way HighLevel store works. It kind of like pulls up random images as placeholders, but when you preview it, it's actually the stuff you put in, just so you know. And just make it look regularly mobilely optimized. Just simple stuff like that. It just doesn't look like absolute trash mode, which a lot of people just leave it. And there'll literally be stuff that looks like this. And no joke, it'll be stuff like this. I see this all the time. And it's like, this is so bad. Like, didn't you look at the mobile? But they don't. So mobilely optimized is so important. The other one is speed. Really, to get speed, you need just smaller images. You need to optimize images. Just have less like heavy images on there. I'm waiting for GoHighLevel to come up with speed plugins in the App Store. For some reason, they haven't done this. This is something where WordPress does do better, is they have plugins you can add that cache and speed up your site by a lot. So hopefully they're coming out with this. I asked some people who said they were, so that'll be big when it comes. You really just want to put a heavy emphasis on mobile optimization and then speed. And again, guys, you can do all of these things for Shopify and WooCommerce. Like, it's the same thing. You do this just over there. So make sure that you understand, like, this isn't just for HighLevel. This is across the board. Definitely for Shopify, definitely for WooCommerce, really any platform. The only thing you really may struggle with a tad in this video to do on other platforms is the automations in HighLevel. But even then, you could connect them using Zapier, or just have the form embedded, because you can do that with the form embedded on the Shopify site or the WooCommerce site, and it'll still work the same. So all of this stuff can be done on any e-commerce platform. Just know that you just have to go into editor, unless it doesn't have an editor at all, which at that point, I don't even know what kind of platform platform that is. Another small thing is you're going to want HTTPS, which is already really kind of established with high level, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. The last thing that I want to go over that is very important is submitting your XML sitemap to Google. This is very important. In my SEO video, I do go over this in depth, so please make sure you watch it, but I'm just going to show you briefly on how this works, because this is a huge part of pushing your site into Google fast, and so many people don't do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to come right into settings, okay? If you don't know what an XML sitemap is, it is a map of the entire website, and it's used for Google's bots to crawl. Really important for AEO. Now, the way you access this is you come down to settings in your sub account, okay? And you're going to scroll all the way down. You're going to go to domains, and you're going to come to the exact domain you want. You're going to click these three dots. Then you're going to click XML sitemap. You're going to pick everything you want here, whatever pages you want, proceed, generate and save, and you're going to copy this bad boy right here. A lot of people just don't copy it. Make sure you copy it. They click OK because they think it automatically copies. And then you're going to come to googlesearchconsole.com. You're going to start now, and you're just going to follow the plug in the domain, and you're going to submit it. I'm going to link it at the end of this video because it's going to go over all the little ins and outs of this kind of stuff. Because again, if I were to do that, this video would be like 9 hours long because it's all these little things. But please watch that video because it goes over everything. So please check it out because it'll show you how to do it. But it really is self-explanatory. You copy the sitemap, like I said, you click start now, and it just plugs in your domain, and then you're done. So it really is that simple. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I know that was a long one. I have a lot of new videos on AEO coming out, AI coming out, just all things high level. Really stay tuned. It's going to be amazing. Again, if you're interested in that Go High Level free trial, click the link down below. But more importantly, I'm going to link 2 videos at the end of this video. One for all things SEO related on high level. Why you need to watch this is because it plays a critical role in AEO, like the technical SEO, little stuff like that. So please go check that out because it's going to be very important. I'm going to link a video on Go High Level eCommerce, how to set up your store in case you're interested in that. And those will both be at the end of this video, popping up on the screen just like this. So thanks again, and check out these 2 videos.